What's up guys, Shawnee Dogs here, and if you are brand new to my best class setup series, how it works is I take each and every gun in the game. For the most part, I give you two class setups for each weapon, an unsilenced and a silenced version, because I know that people have different playstyles. Some people like to go for nukes and different things like that, so let's get straight into it. This Trencher DLC submachine gun, my first impressions when I used it, it has a really slow fire rate, but it is deadly accurate. For that reason, I use it more like an assault rifle than a submachine gun. It really does have the ability to cross map people, so I have an ELO sight on that, which you will pretty much never see me run on any other submachine gun. The three main attachments that I'm running on this weapon are quick draw, grip, and rifled barrel. Quick draw and grip, those are pretty common ones. You'll see me run that on most of my weapons. Quick draw, it just allows you to get your gun up quicker. Chances are if you do that, you'll have better odds at winning the gunfight. And grip, obviously, to deal with the recoil. If you're using an unsilenced weapon, unless it's like an NV4 or something, you'll need grip to combat recoil. Now that rifled barrel is very good because this is a submachine gun, so it doesn't have that great range, and with the rifled barrel it really does extend those 4 and 5 shot kill ranges. This thing even has a 3 shot kill range, although it's not that far, and you don't want to be killing in 6 bullets with this thing, so that rifled barrel does help out a lot with that. And if you're observant, you'll see that my gun has a lot of ammo. I'm actually also using extended mags on this, but this is where the options come in. You don't really need the extended mags. I was just using it so I could get more kills pretty fast, make a good entertaining gameplay for you guys. You could definitely switch that out, get another 2 points on your class for a perk and an equipment, or whatever you want. It really doesn't make a difference as long as you have that quick draw, grip, and rifled barrel. Those are the main elements of this class. If you're going to switch out that extended mags, I would definitely recommend running either ghost or dexterity, and I'd lean more towards dexterity for a class like this, because with ghost it helps so much if you're using a silenced weapon, but for this, the instant you shoot off, you're going to give away your position anyway, so I'd really rather have the dexterity to reload faster, be able to switch weapons, and run and gun a lot quicker with this sub. Along with these attachments, they do take up quite a few points because I'm using 4 of them. There's only 2 points left on my class setup, and I use them for my bread and butter perks. If you've watched my videos before, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm going to say. Hardline and dead silence. I know a lot of people question why I run hardline, but I go on a lot of high kill streaks, and that helps me get my streaks just that much faster. And the dead silence, I think that's the best perk in the entire game. You don't want to be stomping around like an elephant, letting everyone know where you are. You pretty much can't take a flank lane if you're not using dead silence, so it's a very useful perk. It allows you to get the jump on the enemy, especially if they're not using dead silence, and I think I've used it in every single class setup that I've made to date. Now moving on to the silence class setup for this gun, I was trying it out with a lot of different combinations, and I told you it was deadly accurate. With this silencer, I wasn't even running grip, and I was able to kill people across the map on terminal. So with this class, I replaced the grip and the rifled barrel with a silencer and another perk and equipment like I was telling you before. The main reason I'm not running grip on this thing is because if you're going to kill someone long range with a submachine gun that is silenced, chances are you're probably going to be behind them anyway. You'll see here in a few of these kills, I was killing people across the map, no issues, and I'm also using ghost and a bubble shield. I mean, I don't really use equipment anyway, but with the way this class is set up, you basically have an extra point to do whatever you want with. But this class setup is very good as well. I drop brutals in both of these gameplays. The gun is very versatile. The only weakness I would say is the close range, which is a little bit weird because it's a submachine gun. It's just not that great because of that slow fire rate. You'll find yourself getting into bad situations with other submachine guns. For these class setups, normally I give you what I think is the best variant for the weapon, but it really doesn't matter in this case as you can only get any of the variants from supply drops. But still, let's say you happen to have all 4. I was really disappointed by the epic variant. It doesn't really do much for you. It reduces idle sway, and it gives you a one-time use grenade launcher, so nothing too special there. Honestly, the best one in terms of making this gun better, it's the common variant, just because that reduces the recoil. The other ones don't really have helpful traits. I mean, one has reduced hipfire spread. There's not a lot that they do with this weapon. All in all, although I did enjoy using the weapon, it's something new and fun to use, I feel like it's just a slightly worse NV4. Maybe it's a little bit better within like 10 to 15 feet because it does fire a bit faster and it is a submachine gun, but it can't hold up at those longer ranges like the NV4 can, and it doesn't really have that melting ability. It does take a while, and I'd give this gun a strong, solid meh in my book. So anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this class setup video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you found it helpful, please be sure to drop a like, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have, and as always, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for some more great videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.